Talking about airplanes, recently I heard the news, United Airlines, they threw off an old couple from an airplane. I felt pretty good about the news. Because for a long time, I thought United Airlines only threw off Asian guys. Now I know they discriminate against everybody so equally. Thank you, United Airlines. The last time I took United Airlines, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Not United Airlines diagnosed me, they didn't provide that service. It's an old guy sitting next to me. So he's an ADHD specialist working in Mountain View. And he himself has ADHD too. So we talked about 5 hours, all the way from San Francisco to New York City. And then he asked me to take medicine. But why should I take medicine? I mean, if you have ADHD and you don't take medicine, why should I? My ADHD is mild. I probably only have mild ADHD. No, you don't. Yours is not mild. After this diagnosis, my friends here suggest me going back to where I come from. Because Trump doesn't want any immigrant with a pre-existing condition. But I don't want to go back to China. Why should I go back to China? My Chinese English accent makes me feel so special here. This is a feeling I'll never have in China, right? So why should I go back? Unless you put me on a United Airlines airplane, they probably will kick me off somewhere in Hawaii. That'll be fun, right? When I first arrived in California, I was really struggling because my English was terrible. So one day, I was walking on the street and I saw a car accident. So I called 911. It's my first time calling 911. And they say, "How can I help you, ma'am?" A car. Fuck another car. Red water all around. All around. Please call the woody car here. And 10 minutes later, miraculously an ambulance came. So I told my friends in China, I said Americans are really smart. They can understand my English. Please don't mess with them. So a lot of people want to know how bad my English was. I remember I couldn't pronounce a lot of words, first year in the US. I couldn't pronounce the letter I in lick or lip. So my best friend Chloe, who's also here tonight, told me a secret to practice 10 minutes a day. The secret is lick my dick, you prick. 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 Everybody, lick my dick, you prick. Yeah, well done. Yeah. So then I know how to pronounce lick and dick. So I decided to do stand-up comedy. Now, lick and dick, that's all stand-up comedy about, right? So I told my Chinese mom that I want to be a stand-up comedian. Come on! All comedians are losers! But Mama, you always call me a loser at home. Of course you are, but you are not loser enough to perform comedy. So I decided to see how real comedians perform. I came to San Francisco. I saw some shows, and I found that, all losers, all comedians talk about 3 things: relationships, Trump, and sex. But I think there's no one better than Taylor Swift to talk about relationships. Because every time she has a new ex-boyfriend, she will write a song. I don't write songs. I do movies. I always think like my ex-boyfriend Brad and I, we could have made a movie together. The Lion King. It's not about Simba and Nana. No. You cannot feel the love tonight. It's about Simba and his dad Mufasa. You know, every time Simba wants to run away, Mufasa has to pull him back. So every time Brad wanted to run away, I had to pull him back. He ran, pull him back. He ran, pull him back. He ran, pull him back. So he ran again. I died. And what's next topic? Yes, Trump. You know, like Trump tweets a lot about the wall being built between Mexico and here. No, I'm from China. I really don't get it. Dear President Trump, if you can borrow money from China, you can of course borrow the Great Wall from China. Why bother to copy one and name the copycat Great Again Wall? I'm pretty sure that one day if you go there and check the bottom of the wall, you'll find a label saying, Made in China. Okay, now let's next topic. I know you're waiting for that. Sex. I'm sorry, I don't talk about sex. You know, I'm from China. Chinese people don't talk about sex. They just do it. And they do it a lot. Because for a Chinese, it's much easier to do sex than do stand-up comedies. For Chinese, if she wants to do stand-up comedy, she needs to know how to pronounce lick my dick, you prick. All right, thank you.